Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad. Let me know you're well in the comments. Good to see you again. Thank you very much for the support for the channel. Carry on doing what you're doing. Well, this one we're going to have a look at is consequences to actions. You stick a £12.50 daily charge on people coming into the city and going about their business will struggle if they have to do it again and again and again, particularly when you talk about charities and particularly when you talk about schools. There's a couple of examples here. There's the Rainham Food Bank, and they currently have vehicles which they use to obviously transport the food in and out of the city to vulnerable families, vulnerable individuals, and they're not compliant with ULEZ. So naturally, when this thing expands, they're going to have to pay £12.50 every time they go and try and help somebody in need. Now, what they're trying to do at the moment is crowdfund to try and raise the necessary money to replace these vehicles with ULEZ compliant ones. People like charities, schools and all that sort of thing have been given a temporary exemption from any charges up until I think it's 2025, something like that. But still, the fact remains these things need replacing and they just don't have the funds to do it. Another example, there's a school in South Barnet, and they're trying to raise £120,000 to get two new vans which are wheelchair accessible for their students. £120,000. Yes, folks, these aren't cheap. I spoke to a friend of mine the other day who runs an airport transfer firm himself. He's the guy I bought my minibus off of, actually. And he said that a van of equivalent to his that he's got at the moment, somewhere around the region of 60 grand. These things are not cheap to bring them into compliance, and it's just not feasible in a lot of places. So there really is a knock-on effect to all of this that you don't actually realise, and it's these charities and these schools and things like that that are really going to suffer. Let's hope that sense is seen, but as I said in a previous video, we're heading towards road user charging, I think, and I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. And I hope these two that I mentioned, and you can read more about them below in the description, manage to sort things out and get what they need. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you shortly with one more. Toodaloo.